Welcome aboard Pirate Flag Pontoons. As you explore the waters of Key Largo today, you're traveling through one of the most fascinating and unique waterways in the Florida Keys. Along this route, you'll see million-dollar waterfront homes, floating communities, protected mangrove forests, and the historic waters that once challenged the engineers building Henry Flagler's Overseas Railroad. There are even a few pirate legends hidden in these mangrove creeks. So sit back, enjoy the ride, and let's explore the hidden side of the Keys.
Hold up, pause, wait.
As we begin the tour, you'll notice a stretch of beautiful waterfront homes lining the shoreline. One interesting detail about this view is that from the water, we're actually seeing the backside of the houses. In the Florida Keys, the water is the most valuable part of the property, so homes are designed to face the bay rather than the street. Large patios, docks, and outdoor spaces are all built to take advantage of the incredible water views. You might also notice something unusual about Keys real estate. A multi-million-dollar home may sit right next to a much smaller house or even a trailer. That's because in many cases, the land itself is worth more than the house built on it. Waterfront access and dock space are what really determine the value here.
Hold up, pause, wait.
Looking out across the water, you may notice boats anchored offshore. Many of these belong to people known as liveaboards. Liveaboards are individuals who live on their boats full-time instead of in traditional housing. In recent years, this lifestyle has become more common across Florida as housing prices have increased. Some people purchase older boats and create simple off-grid homes on the water. Others modify sailboats or older vessels to serve as floating residences. Because anchoring offshore is generally free, the cost of living can be dramatically lower than living on land.
Hold up, pause, wait.
Many of the homes you see here belong to seasonal residents known as snowbirds. Snowbirds spend the winter months in Florida and return north during the summer. While they are away, some homeowners rent out their dock space to boat owners. Dock rentals are usually priced by the length of the vessel. The bigger the boat, the higher the monthly rate. Today, there are even online platforms that work like Airbnb for boat docks, connecting homeowners with boaters looking for a place to keep their vessels.
Hold up, pause, wait.
As we continue along the shoreline, you may notice thick mangrove forests separating some homes from the open water. Mangroves are extremely important to the Florida Keys ecosystem and are protected by state law. These remarkable trees help prevent shoreline erosion, protect land from storm surge, and filter pollutants from coastal waters. But perhaps their most important role is serving as nurseries for marine life. The tangled roots provide shelter for juvenile fish, shrimp, and crabs before they eventually move out to coral reefs offshore.
Hold up, pause, wait.
Up ahead is Lake Surprise, one of the most unusual geographic features in the Florida Keys. Despite being surrounded by islands, Lake Surprise is actually a large inland lagoon hidden within Key Largo. The lake earned its name in 1902 when engineers mapping the route for Henry Flagler's Overseas Railroad unexpectedly discovered it. The discovery created a major engineering challenge. Workers spent more than 15 months dredging through thick layers of peat and mud to create a stable railroad foundation. That same route eventually became the Overseas Highway that connects the Florida Keys today. Because the lake is sheltered by land on nearly all sides, the water here is often calm and glass-like.
Hold up, pause, wait.
After leaving Lake Surprise, we enter Jewfish Creek. This scenic mangrove-lined channel connects Blackwater Sound to the Atlantic Ocean. The mangrove forests here create one of the most important marine habitats in the Florida Keys. Beneath the surface, the mangrove roots act like underwater nurseries, where young fish grow before moving out to deeper reefs offshore. Pelicans, herons, and ospreys are also commonly seen along these mangrove shorelines.
Hold up, pause, wait.
For centuries, the shallow waters and winding creeks of the Florida Keys have been connected with pirate legends. These narrow mangrove waterways were difficult for large naval ships to navigate. That made them perfect hiding places for smaller vessels. Local lore suggests that pirates sometimes tilted their ships sideways, a maneuver known as heeling the vessel. By doing this, they could lower the height of the mast and hide beneath the mangrove canopy. From a distance, the ship could disappear into the mangroves, making it difficult for pursuing ships to spot them. Stories like these helped inspire pirate legends like the famous Black Pearl.
Hold up, pause, wait.
As we return toward Blackwater Sound, you'll see a floating community often referred to as Houseboat Row. Many of these structures are not traditional houseboats. Instead, they are floating homes built on pontoon-style platforms and secured to their own mooring systems. Some vessels here are sailboats or older boats that have been modified for long-term living. Each structure is anchored independently, creating a small floating neighborhood in the Sound.
Hold up, pause, wait.
Across the water sits Gilbert's Resort, one of the most recognizable waterfront landmarks in the Upper Keys. For decades, Gilbert's has been a gathering place for boaters, fishermen, and visitors enjoying the relaxed lifestyle of the Florida Keys. Its location on Blackwater Sound provides one of the best sunset views in the area.
Hold up, pause, wait.
As the day comes to an end, the sky over Blackwater Sound often fills with brilliant shades of gold, pink, orange, and deep purple. Thank you for exploring these waters with Pirate Flag pontoons. We hope you enjoyed the adventure and the stories behind these beautiful places. If you had a great time today, we would truly appreciate a review or a photo shared online. Your support helps small, local businesses continue sharing the magic of the Florida Keys. Until next time, fair winds and smooth waters.